Carlsen plays the modern defense, a flexible and somewhat provocative opening where he lets white take control of the center. Firouzja takes the space offered and reinforces it. Carlsen continues with a typical modern setup, aiming for counterplay later. Firouzja goes for the aggressive Austrian attack, trying to steamroll black in the center. Instead of the usual knight development, Carlsen plays an unusual move, possibly planning to activate his light-squared bishop and challenge the center later. Carlsen immediately challenges white's central control. White exchanges a pawn, gaining some space, but black's position remains solid. Firouzja pushes forward, forcing Carlsen's knight to an awkward-looking square on the edge of the board. However, black might reposition it later to an active post. White's attacking ideas versus black's defense. Firouzja develops his pieces aggressively, while Carlsen makes a strange rook move, likely setting up a defensive maneuver later. Both players castle, and now it becomes a battle of who will strike first. White centralizes his queen, while Carlsen jumps his knight into an aggressive square, eyeing white's center. Firouzja responds by doubling down on central control, while Carlsen shifts his rook into a defensive stance. Firouzja decides to weaken Carlsen's pawn structure by exchanging a key piece. In return, Carlsen gains open lines for counterplay. Carlsen develops naturally, improving his coordination. Firouzja keeps up the pressure, while Carlsen's position starts looking more organized. The tactical explosion, white goes for the kill. Firouzja launches a bold pawn break, sacrificing material to rip open black's king position. This is the key moment of the game. If white can get another piece into the attack, Carlsen will be in deep trouble. White follows up with a super aggressive knight jump, forcing Carlsen to give up material in an attempt to survive. The knight dominates black's position, limiting Carlsen's options. White reinforces his control over the board, while Carlsen desperately tries to regroup. White converts the attack into a winning endgame. Carlsen tries to activate his pieces, but white remains in charge. A series of trades happen, but white still holds the better position. Carlsen grabs a pawn, but his position remains shaky as white's passed pawn starts looking dangerous. White's queen invades, grabbing material and increasing the pressure. Carlsen desperately defends, but white remains precise and keeps converting his advantage. Carlsen tries to counterattack by taking material, but Firouzja stays calm and simplifies into a winning endgame. With Carlsen running out of options, Firouzja's passed pawn becomes unstoppable. At this point, Carlsen resigns as there's no way to stop white's domination. Conclusion. Firouzja played an incredible attacking game, executing a perfectly timed pawn break and knight sacrifice to destroy Carlsen's defensive structure. Magnus fought back with counterplay, but Firouzja remained accurate and converted the attack into a crushing endgame victory. This was a masterclass in dynamic, aggressive play.